Hey, what is up you guys? Today's video is going to be a full face using dollar store makeup products. And yes, no, this is not the makeup that I did. This is actually I think this is decent makeup, but I just did a different intro, so yeah. And by the way, this is like weeks later after filming it. The foundation I used broke me out really bad for like 3 weeks straight, and like they just stayed on my face, and it was really bad. So don't use dollar store foundation. I feel like that should be a given, but just go for that. Don't even try, no. But yeah, I'm just gonna quit blabbering and we're gonna get on with the video. Blue. Alrighty, so today I'm going to be doing dollar full face using only dollar store makeup, and here's the receipt. Everything's $1. And I found some pretty good things, but other not so things. Interesting for sure. So I'm just gonna get it all out. Alright. Oh, that's a lot darker lipstick than I thought. It's called Black Orchid. I was not aware. So first things first, oh dang. You know, in the store, these don't look the same. I got a blush it's very sparkly, just shimmer. I thought it was pink. Got literal pieces of glitter in it. So, yeah. Anyway, so I went to Dollar Tree and got some makeup. And I got 2 foundations. I'm probably going to use one as a concealer and one as a foundation because they didn't have any concealer there. And this was like one of 3 colors, maybe, yeah, just 3. So, yeah, this is some liquid makeup. I'm not gonna use the applicators because I'm gonna try a little bit with my makeup brushes. The only thing I am gonna not use is I'm going to use the wedge applicator sponges and not like a beauty blender because that's $20. And all the makeup brushes I have for a whole set, they're $20. So it's not super duper expensive, like $100 makeup brushes, so it's not like I'm using super high-end makeup brushes. So first, gonna take the little liquid makeup is what it's called, not even called foundation, liquid makeup. Just pump it on my hand. It smells strange. And of course, no primer, so yeah, I'm just going straight in with foundation. I decided against those sponges and I'm going to use a brush. That's going to be super streaky, and this has literally 0 coverage. So I went to the only Dollar Tree I have. We only have one Dollar Tree in my town, so I went there and got whatever I can and whatever I didn't get, which they had a decent amount of stuff, but like didn't have primer or concealer, which, you know, it's a Dollar Tree. You can't really expect them to have a whole lot. Oh my gosh, what is up? This feels just bad. Like, there's nothing on my face, and it's not the same color, like, at all. It's like an orange tone, so we're gonna have to blend that into the neck. Okay, when you build it up, it kind of does something. Kind of. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the, oh goodness, where did I put it? The compact makeup, and see if that adds more coverage. This does, and like you can't really tell, like it just feels like liquid water. Like it just feels wet on my face right now. And I am going to try and just use this compact. Oh, I just like, okay, it's got some, oh, this is a lot lighter than I thought. So maybe, I was pleasantly surprised when they had some brow stuff, like literal separate brow thing. So that's a plus. Alright, so now moving on. I'm going to just So they didn't, obviously, no translucent powder. I didn't expect them to. They did have a pressed powder with this fun thing, which I'm not going to use. But this was the only color they had. The only pressed powder. And it's light. And I think it actually might be too light for my skin. So we're just going to... I'm using one of my brushes for this. One of the brushes that I have already, rather than something I got. Just gonna pack it on. Oh, okay. This might look light, but it's kind of orange. Okay. Now I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute because this is where I would bake, but I don't have anything. So now I'm going to move on to my brows. And this, here, I'm going to open it, so, okay. Going to attempt to open it. So it has two colors. They're both powder. One's super dark, one's super light with this little tiny brush. That's literally hard as a rock, so I'm going to use my brush. I'm going to try and go in with the lighter one just because the darker one does not look right for my skin. And so let's go some brows. The color, honestly, not that bad. Like, it seems to be working pretty brow decently. Yeah, there's no way I would switch this for my normal whatever, but it's not awful. Okay, I switched to the darker one, and it... Doing that with my brows. Now I'm gonna just carve them out. And my brows are literally always sisters, not twins. But they look pretty dark because the other one was too light, and the other one was too dark. And I thought now, maybe I could have blended them in together, but... You'll live and you'll learn. And of course, no eye primer, so what are you gonna do? This is so... I'm gonna use the foundation, the compacted one, and just put it all over my eyes and just blend it up in there and see what it does. Funny, so I bought the one with the most, and I actually used to use this one. There's nothing wrong with Dollar Tree makeup. The only thing I don't recommend is probably foundation from Dollar Store. A lot of the other stuff is like okay, and I used to use a whole lot of it. Like, I'm not bashing on it, but I feel like they were still better quality than whatever this is, because this one is really thin. Like, it was Dollar Tree, but they're literally all shimmery. Well, I did not know that. It's gonna be a really shimmery look. So, it is kind of sleek packaging. Like, it's really hard plastic, but it's still kind of like, ooh. I'm going to try and do a more natural look. Or should I go purple? Well, I've already got a really dark lip, so I'm going to do a natural eye. This color. Okay. I'm not mad at it. It's like doing something. Ooh. Okay, that's like kind of doing something, but like I just tried to put it in my crease and it went everywhere on my lid. So I mean, like, I'll take what I can get. I mean, it's not as pigmented as some of like the others, but the thing, like, look at my eyes and then look at the color it was supposed to, like, it shows. And I use this color, this middle one, so that is not the same color, and I just use like a blending brush. So now I'm going to be using this color, hoping it's like similar to what it is, and putting that. So I'm blending it in the crease. And this is the look so far. So yeah, no thank you. Alright, so I'm going to skip natural, kind of stray away from that, and pack a gold on my eyelid. This, hopefully, so this looks gold on here and it looks dark, but I'm thinking, like, with the way these things have been planning out, hopefully it's not as dark as what. Okay, okay. Now I'm going to take this dark brown color and put it on my outer corner and like blend it into the gold. Purpley color, and hopefully it's the only like light shimmery color we have in here that could be used as an inner corner. So I'm going to use it as my inner corner, and it's actually not that bad. And like blend it in. So now that the foundation is finally settled, looks like my skin is cracking. So that's nice. So all in all, the makeup look looks kind of muddy, like just there's some dirt on my face, and so the colors are not as they perceive, like they're not, well, I mean maybe the blues are, but the browns definitely not as pigmented as they look, like not the same colors anyway. So I'm going to take this dark brown and put it on my lower lash line. There's the eye makeup look. Now we're going to move on to liquid eyeliner. And I used to use this literally all the time. This same exact eyeliner, this LA color, because, you know, it was cheap and it wasn't awful. And so I know how to use a little brush like this. So we're going to do a wing and see. Just finished the other eyeliner, and they're definitely sisters, not twins, like completely and utterly, and it makes one eye look bigger than the other. So now I'm moving on to bronzer and blush, and they did not have any highlighter like whatsoever, and I didn't really see any shimmery eyeshadows. But now realizing that those were all shimmers, I'm probably going to use that purpley color that I used on my inner corner as my highlight. Yeah. And this won't open now well. I was really surprised that they actually had a bronzer, because I usually don't like see. And they did not have any sort of contour thing or whatever. But yeah, bronzer. That's about as good as you're going to get. So just gonna bronze up my face, and it's shimmery too, but like personally I like a shimmery bronzer, so makes it feel more sun-kissed. Not the worst. Okay, that is incredibly, like, it's kind of hard to blend out, like, at all. So I'm blending it with this brush, and then I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for the powder they gave me and try and carve out my nose a little bit and see if that... And it certainly is a little more dramatic than what I normally do. But you know, whatever. Now I'm going to go into this blush that I have. And incredibly shimmery. Like you can see all those. Okay, there is some, and it's kind of like weird discoloration pigment, but I am definitely sparkling now. Like, I don't even think I need highlighter, but what am I kidding? I'm gonna use highlighter. But it's not highlighter, it's purple. So I'm just gonna use this purpley shade that I did in highlight my face. Ooh, that's actually not half bad. Okay, this is not half bad. Okay, all in all, that is actually kind of decent. Kind of being Now we're going to move on to lips and then mascara and fake lashes. I've got the Kiss lashes, and I heard like Kiss lashes are actually pretty decent, and that like these were Dollar Tree Kiss lashes, and this came with a lip liner, and it's like, hey, gotta get it. And the lip liner is 12,000 shades lighter, so we're going to see how this works. So the lipstick is on. Not bad, actually. It's kind of cute. I'm kind of like, ooh. So I'm going to use this shimmery purple and put it right here, just because, why not? To make it brighter in the middle a little bit. Now, on for lashes. Time for some lashes. And we're gonna put these on. There we go. And like I said, these lashes actually aren't that bad. Like, I guess, I know Kiss blushes are a better brand, and they're pretty cheap for what they are, but I honestly am really digging them. So I think those are my favorite probably so far out of all of it, along with the lipstick. So now we're gonna, okay, so this mascara is crap. And for this, I didn't put any glue on this eyelash, so don't be surprised if it falls off. I was just kind of setting it on there and it stayed, and so I left it. This mascara does absolutely nothing. Doesn't blend it in, doesn't do anything. So I know I said at the beginning I was going to go for a more natural look. Well, there weren't really any natural shades, and I realized that the lipstick I chose, not natural at all. That store was very very deceiving whenever I looked. I thought this was a lighter color, and I thought that there were no shimmers in there, but I guess I was wrong. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, because I make new videos every single week, and turn on my notifications and subscribe down below so you can get an info of whenever I do upload and whenever I do all the fun stuff. But yeah, I love you. Bye bye. Got mascara on my hand.